Hi again. Figured we did a new inside tour, so we'll do another outside tour because everything's finally in its place, and it's all feng shui or whatever. I don't even know if it is, but it's organized. So I bought this foam square padding stuff actually for the tent, so that it would just serve as extra insulation, and it feels nice to walk on, and more cushion for sleeping on the ground. And I had just got it when we started talking about getting a camper. And I thought, well, isn't that how it goes, right? That wasn't what I was going to say. But anyway, so I decided, well, why not try to make a porch with it? And it works really good, especially helps keep the dirt and gunk out of the camper. It cuts down on that. I think I want to pull it out a little bit further away because it kind of goes up under the stairs, which is kind of silly. But the only thing is, of course, on a windy day, which it did get caught on the wind this morning, so this end got caught up and pulled forward, so we've weighted it down with the firewood now. But we have extra tent stakes at home, so I figured in the future we'll just remember to bring tent stakes, and hopefully we can help kind of tack it down to hold it down in those situations when it's a little bit windier. I did my little camping hack on the picnic table. I had a cheapo picnic table tablecloth. I had 2 of them, and covered this up, but then the benches were grody, and I thought, well, I don't want to sit on that, and I don't want to put my nice towels on it. So I took the older of the 2 tablecloths, cut it in half, and clipped these down with the cheapo tablecloth clips, and then we had a bunch of binder clips, and I clip those up underneath as much as I can so that if the wind picks up, there's less points of entry and it won't take our tablecloth away. So I thought that was pretty smart of me. We have everything set up now. We can sit out here in the shade under our nice 13-foot awning. Fire pit's out there by the woods, and Matt hung a clothesline for me, so I could get our towels a little bit drier. These are the little tubs that we use to wash and rinse our dishes. One thing I do want to say is I screwed up. When I reserved this campsite, we were under the impression that, what is that website we use? It was a Reserve America?
Rec.gov. Rec.gov.
Rec.gov is the website that we use, and we've used it 3 times now. But every time we've camped, it's great for state lakes and Army Corps of Engineer lakes. And we assumed that if it showed the little symbol for power, that it meant it would have power and electric. Maybe not the sewer.
Power and water.
Or power and water, yes. So when we got here and were checking in, the person that was checking us in was talking about the ones that had power and water. And I said,
and sewer. And then let us know that this one didn't have water.
Yeah, and I said, well, I thought that this one had at least power and water. And she said, no, that one doesn't. And I thought, oh, okay, well, that was my fault for assuming. But anyway, it was no big deal except for the fact that our water tank was not full. So she was really nice about it, and she said, actually, the spot on the other side across from you, it doesn't have water, but there's, in that section, like in that neighborhood, basically, that block, there are water spigots.
Community water.
Community water pumps. And she said, if your hose is long enough, you can hook into that and fill up. So we did. We backed into there, filled up our water tank, plugged into our power, and we're good to go. So it's just that we're using our water in the water tank, but it's no big deal. We were just not prepared for it. Now we will know. Don't assume anything. Make sure it says water and electric. But it was a good test for us to figure out, well, how do we handle that? The worst thing that could have happened is we would have had to drive back to the entrance of the park and fill up there, which was no big deal. But it's just one of those things, the unplanned thing that happened. Hey, we finally have our tag, so yay, we're legal now. And now, since we don't have, do you have your keys handy? Mm-hmm. Since we don't have the water hooked up, because we're going from our tanks, I can show you the outdoor shower. this way?
Flip it around.
Flip it this way? I hate these keys. I never know which way to go. I think it's the other way. Well, damn it.
Baby.
Okay. You do it. You got this right on my face. Okay. This is our fancy pants outdoor shower. You got your little hose here. Clip it on like that. And it's just like the one on the inside. You have this little switch here on the side that turns it on and off. And you can use this for rinsing off muddy stuff, or heck, even if you wanted to wash your dishes out here and rinse them that way or whatever, or if you had a dog. We do not have a dog. We will not get a dog, but if you had a dog that was dirty, wash them out here, you know, or use it to, like, I don't know. Let me make sure I can get all this crap back in here. Now that I've taken it out, we'll see how easy it is to get back in. Hey, not so bad. If I can do it, anybody can do it, right? Now I just gotta figure out which one of these keys it was. We'll just let Matt lock that because I'm terrible with these keys. One of the things we've noticed is a major pain in the butt. I have hit my head at least 4 times in the last day. I've gotten a little bit better at it. This side's not that bad. We'll talk about it on the other side. So Matt organized our pass-throughs, our pass-through now. All this stuff is the stuff that we need for setup and breakdown. This is our clean water, freshwater stuff. Goes in this tub. Got his tools are up here. This is utility stuff. This is hitch stuff here. Behind that, we've got a separate tub for the gray water hose and the black water hose. You don't ever want to put your fresh water and your gray water and black water hoses together, just for obvious reasons, because you don't want bacteria to go from one to the other. On the other side, Matt got a little level for our hitch. On the other side, this is the stuff that we would use just while we're hanging out at the campsite. The gray and black tub, or the gray and green tub, has like extra kitchen-y stuff and plastic and paper goods. And behind that, we've got like commercial type fire starter stuff if we can't get the fire started on our own. We have our pie iron and our things for the roast weenies, which probably is not going to happen very often, at least not real weenies, diet weenies. And then our chairs have a spot right here. We fold up our Kelty chairs and put them right in there, and probably would have room for extra firewood, but can't really got to use up your firewood unless you're planning on staying where you're at because of the bark beetle problem they have. You're not supposed to transport, depending on the county, for very long. So if you buy wood, you need to buy it local to burn it. Otherwise, you might be causing a problem. And the ranger's going to come after you. We don't want that. So, is that everything on the outside? Oh, yeah, this is the issue. This is where I banged the crap out of my head several times yesterday. Because it's just the perfect size for me when I'm over here. And I'm trying to get in here. I kept going whammo. Several times.
Do it again.
3 times in a row. No, I'm not going to do it again.
No, show me what you did. I was recording that.
I went like this, whammo. And Matt did it once too, so he's acting all coy behind the camera, but he did it at least once. So, yes, he's shaking his head, but he did it. So, yeah, this is not the best placement, actually. I mean, they clear each other, fine, but, you know, when you're you're concentrated on grabbing something out of there, you forget about this thing being there, and you just ram your head right into it. But one thing that Matt did, see, this is where it comes in handy to be short. I can clear this. No, I have to be right about here. No, or even, I'm just not going to walk into this. Matt, on the other hand, has walked into it twice. So, just things you have to be conscious of with this camper. But I'm getting flipped off right now. I'm supposed to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, everybody.